Gabby Blossom set to serve out of the right-hand corner, sending it over right to left, and we are underway here in Happy Valley. And it's received by Michigan, and a free ball sent over by Hannah Grant. A quick set now to Caitlin Horde, who goes down the right side, and we're off and running. Penn State up with a 1-0 lead there. Just quick transition, getting Michigan out of system off the serve, and then a quick attack by Caitlin Horde. Starks come in and replaced her as Jones sends it right down the middle there, but here comes Allie Holland. And Allie Holland putting her name on the score sheet there with her first kill of the night, has Penn State back within one. Here is Rec Hall trying to get in their head here. The standing serve from Humphrey gets over, and Rollins is there on the receive. Now a back set over to Parker right side, and a nice dig by Jones out of the back row. It's set to Merzick, and there's the set one victory as Jess Merzick gets it through the block and out of play after it deflected off of Allie Holland's arms, and it's a 25-22 set one victory for the Wolverines. Merzick set up again in the left corner. Goes cross court. Horde's there that time with the receive. And now Horde with the attack gets it deflected at the net, but Merzick there with the dig and a setter dump that time. Back to serve Jess Merzick for Michigan. Goes cross court. Starks there on the receive. A quick set here to Horde. Goes right at Hannah Grant, but she's able to keep it alive. Jones pushing it down the left side with the roll shot. Blossoms there. Now Parker left side tipped to the net, but Grant comes racing in to keep it alive. Now from the back row comes Merzick, and she pushes that too far to the right, putting Penn State on set point here, up 24-22. Clips the tape, it's kept up by Merzick, comes back over, dumped down by Horde, and it'll be a error there called on Michigan, giving the point to Penn State, and it's a set two victory. They'll take it by a score of 25-22. Back to serve for Penn State. She's set up in the left corner. Gets it over. Grant there on the receive. A back set now to Boney on the slide there, and Hampton's there with a great dig on the near side. Rollins there sends it into the tape, but it gets over. Now Merzick from the back row. Rollins with a nice dig. Blossom with a pass over to Parker. Right side goes cross court. Murray there on the dig. Now it's set over to Paige Jones, tipped at the net, and Rollins dives into the air to keep it up. Stark blocked at the net there, Jackie Boney. And the right hand serve sent down the middle. Hampton a little trouble on the receive, it comes back over. Paige Jones with the swing, but it comes back to Michigan. Now Jones one more time, kept up by Blossom. Over to Stark, left side, Hannah Grant there with that cross court dig. Back over to Jones, left side, it's into the block, it's kept up by Parker. Now it's set back to Parker, right side. Beals there with the cross-court dig. Now Merzick out of the back row, sent into the block of Horde. And tripping down there was Gabby Blossom on that attack there. Jenna Hampton will be the one to serve out of the left corner. Goes cross-court, Merzick there on the receive. A back set now to Boney on the slide there. It's kept up by Stark off the block. Now Stark with the left side attack. Kept up by Merzick out of the back row, over to Paige Jones, the other left side into the block of Holland and Parker, but it's covered. And now another attack from Jones, blocked again and covered again by the Wolverines. Merzick that time with off speed, kept up by Hampton, sliding in. Parker, back row attack there. It's tipped at the net there. Rec Hall fell deftly quiet as it looked like it sailed over the back line, but the back official calling the tip at the net. And Penn State, like they did in set number 2, takes set number 3 by a score of 25-22. Might have to do with the rotation, and Brooke Humphreys back to serve once again. Here comes Rollins with a tap over. It's kept alive that time by Humphrey, and now Paige Jones out of the back row, a diving Johnny Parker, able to keep it alive. Rollins that time with the swing, and it pinballs around off a couple of Nittany Lions and pushed back over. Now Merzick left side, and Stark keeps it up again. Parker with the roll shot, Beals on the dig, and now a joust at the net between Johnson and Holland is won by Johnson. As coming back in is Jackie Boney for the Wolverines, as Hannah Grant's back to serve out of the left corner, going down the left side. It's kept up by Rollins. It's a back set now to Parker, right side, going cross court. Johnson there on the dig. Now Merzick out of the back row, into the block, and down it falls, and Penn State's on match point. Set up in the left corner. Rec Hall rises to its feet. Sends it right to left. Merzick on the receive. A back set now to Murray. Into the block, but it's kept up by Penn State. Now Stark from the left side ends it tonight. Angelina Stark from the left side dips it down in front of Jess Merzick.